This tour in the exhibit hall these are all classes that you can take, individual and group correspondence and online courses. So we're going to just take a run through this row here so you can see all the individual individual correspondence and group correspondence courses, and then online courses that you can take that are offered through EGA, including a couple of new ones.
Right.
So, all right, so our first one, Jacobian.
Right. You've got smocking, and this is an individual correspondence course, and it looks like it's run as a notebook course. So, and then this doesn't have a picture, but this one I've had friends take, Introduction to Metal Thread Embroidery by Kay Stannis. If you want to learn how to do silk. Silk and metal thread embroidery, again, an individual correspondence course. It's not got a project, it's teaching you how to do the technique. So if you wanted to learn, individual correspondence courses are intense classes, but good, you learn a lot. But Jacobian Cruel.
It's either Jack or Jake. I don't know if it's...
Another individual correspondence course.
Classic design.
Right.
Classic Jacobian design, yeah. All right.
Crazy Quilt block. Again, another individual correspondence course. So if you want to learn to teach, Art of Teaching with Kay Stannis.
Which would require you to have done all of these so you can teach embroidery. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Rainbows Bend, a course on color theory. So if you wanted to learn more about color theory. This is a group correspondence course by Enchanted Summer, Linda Wyszynski. I think that's a beginner class.
There's a lot of beadwork in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Beadwork and ribbon embroidery.
Yes.
Look at that. Yeah.
And then these are puzzle balls. These are group correspondence courses. Well, Denise Pratt, I think, are the next few, but there's Star Spangled Puzzle Ball, Snowflake, Blue and White.
These are kind of like embroidery quilt squares.
Right.
Put into a ball shape.
Right, the white one, and then there's another one that someone did it in a purple color. Well, Denise Pratt, obviously. So, and then...
So that's fun.
Here's new ones coming up.
Two new ones, yeah, 2 new ones.
So this is Hearts for You, Needlework Accoutrements by Denise Pratt.
Yeah,
they're coming soon.
Easy for you to say.
So pretty. And,
so what do we have in here? We got a pin keep, a needle book, a scissor fob, and a scissor case.
Right, and then you get different options on your linen choices.
Those are neat.
Yes.
Yep. And then the other new one.
Love and Laughter, again, Denise Harrington Pratt. It looks like you would learn more, you learn how to do satin stitch, a little bit of Bargello. I can't tell. So it looks like a few different stitches. So it teaches you more stitches for those samplers that we so enjoy doing.
So that's good. So 2 new ones. And now these are back to existing courses.
Right. So thank goodness it's finished, a finishing course. So if you have things stitched and you don't know what to do with them, by Kim Sanders, a way to fully finish those objects that are living in the basement. So at least at my house.
Do you know anything about that?
A little bit.
Oh, we'll move on. No, we aren't talking about that.
No.
And this one...
I don't know which one.
Oh,
maybe it's the finishing one.
This is part of the finishing
But
thing
again,
here.
it's a box, so
Yep.
another way to finish something.
Yep. All right.
Fallen Leaves with Kim Sanders. And these are all group correspondence courses. So generally people would be taking them with their local EGA chapter. But now if you're a member, you watch your book that comes out quarterly, and they offer them as lightning rounds, a lot of these. So you can take them, maybe you don't have a group that wants to do it with you, but you can take them.
Well, look at Kim Sanders just teaching everything here.
Yes, Cosmos. Isn't that beautiful?
Surface embroidery, needle painting.
Yes. And the shading on that is well done.
Yep.
I've done this one with my group, Spring Splendor with Kay Stannis. a great well, kind of advanced, but it was my introduction to gold work.
So, okay, so this, for those who don't know, then the group correspondence course, ideal for local chapters who maybe don't have the budget to bring in a teacher.
Right.
Chance to get some quality education and advance their skills.
Right, and because you do it in a group with other members, we kind of help each other
Mutual
along.
support.
Mutual support. Mutual support.
So you can tackle something like this and not feel like you're on your own.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, and here, we'll just give a little look at the instructions. So clearly a notebook full of instruction.
Yes.
You know, you're not hanging out there by yourself.
Right. Jacobian Fantasy with Kay Stannis.
This one, folks, this
with the 3D.
this is as 3D as you're going to get. Yeah,
Yes.
this is much more than just standard wool on a ground cloth. Yeah, look at that.
And Kay's instructions are wonderful. I can vouch for that one because I did Spring Splendor, but
Yep.
well done.
Okay, and then Bargello.
And design, Stafford. Again, to learn, if you want to learn how to do Bargello and all the different, I know they have different names, the Florentine, isn't that what they're called?
One of them is, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. That's, not my.
And then Undulations 2 by Sherry Ekstrom. Oh, that's Sherry's piece. It's Gail Stafford. I'm having, sorry. Gail Stafford.
Teaching Sherry Exton's Undulations 2.
Yes. So that was her
Bargello.
interpretation, Sherry Ekstrom's.
Okay. Oh, this is.
This is embroidery with mixed media. So if you want to, the exhibit that we showed the other day, this shows you some of these techniques for adding different elements to your background or to your foreground, just different techniques. And that's by Laura Smith. Taming the Stash Monster. I don't need this class.
No, you have that all under control.
Yes,
yeah,
with Laura Smith. Yeah, with Laura Smith.
That's a great display, isn't it?
Yes, you know how to move move through your UFOs.
That's a great display because that describes so many people.
Yes. Mark and Paint on Canvas and Fabric, again, by Laura Smith, teaching you to do some of the mixed media. If you're afraid of that. A
lot of mixed media things here this year.
Yes.
I don't know about other years because I haven't been here, but a lot of mixed media and very effectively done in many instances, yes.
Yes.
And now here's another, here's Undulations to Joyce McCoig.
Yeah,
her
that
interpretation.
was, yes. So again,
Okay, so now we got to go back. So here it is according to Sherry Ekstron. And here it is according to Joyce McCoig.
So again, you get to make decisions on these classes, not just a kit and say, here you go. And then you can send them in and get a critique on these classes.
And Joyce gets my vote.
You just like the blue.
Pretty much, yeah.
A Touch of Fall by Jane Ellen.
Ballswhite?
Ballswhite, yes.
Jane Ellen Ballswhite. Did a show with her. Listen to that. Wonderful lady. And obviously a tremendous talent.
Yes, and
now she doesn't, she just designs to teach EGA courses.
yes.
Yeah, she does not have, it's not like you can go buy her designs.
Right.
But when you see her designs, you want them.
Yes.
Yes. And then some black work.
Yes. Carol Webb, Ancestry. Wow.
Oh, Carolyn Standing Webb, yes, did a show with her. I remember now, comes to me. Yep, you can look that up, weavetalkfiber.com, and listen to her. Yeah, I love the black work. I got to do some black work.
Yes.
Got to do some black work because every time you see it, it's just impressive.
It is.
And I'm sure it's simple.
Yeah, right. Well, figuring out how to shade, that's the issue.
Now here's Carolyn again.
Perfectly counted crosses, which again, if you want to perfect your cross stitch and you think, oh, I can make X's. No, this is moving it up to the next level. Learning, the black work technique, the Assisi work, which is a little bit different. Just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Melinda Sherbring.
Yes.
Did a show with her.
sweet bag
Whoa.
of silver and gold. Yeah.
Now you guys, your group is you're doing the more than a rose.
It's a little bit smaller of a piece, and I think that appealed to us. But look at the dimensional flowers on that piece.
And so you're doing this as a group correspondence course.
Correct.
So you're doing you're right in the middle of doing what we're showing here.
Right. So we're gathering supplies right now. We're going to meet in October, and for those who haven't transferred their design, we're going to help them transfer, go over the material list. That's the nice thing about meeting as a group, is that if you're having issues, you know, we will someone there to help you. Now we're all anxious to learn this plated stitch, and I'm not sure the name of it, but yes, we're
the part that makes the curls,
right,
basically the spine
right,
of this design.
Right. So I've done detached, these like detached flowers. I've done that before. I've attempted it before, but the plated is totally new. So we're all kind of curious about that part.
All right. So you guys are right at the beginning stages of just getting your act together so you can
Right.
actually stitch. I
Right.
see.
Right.
Okay.
And because getting materials takes a while.
For that stuff,
this,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah. And in these days, no question.
Now, Desert Strands by Becky Autry. Okay, this is, I've seen it in the book, and I'm like, yeah, that's nice, you know, Hardanger, okay. This is just gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one I think, yeah, you got to see trust the picture.
Yes.
That the real thing is much more impressive.
Yes, yes, and I'm not a browns person, so that's why I think I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But this is just beautifully done, all the Hardanger. I'm like, okay, yeah.
And that's the Desert Strands, Becky Autry teaching that one.
Okay, Daydreams by Barbara Kershaw. Is this Schwam? I'm not sure of the technique, but definitely got needle weaving. So again, you want to learn some white work technique, she's gonna teach you.
It kind of has that Luzine Hoppel feel to it. I wonder if it is Schwam. I'm not an expert. Don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go with beautiful white work.
Beautiful white work.
How about if we go with that?
You want to learn some white work? Look it up.
Yeah.
Symphony in Blue by Barbara Kershaw again. Get out of the picture.
And then now, what is
Symphony? Oh, this is. Okay, okay, that's Symphony in Blue.
Oh, all right.
And
Back to ground zero here.
So someone
all right,
did
so
it.
this and this all go together.
Right.
All right, and then here's another interpretation up here.
Right.
I wanted that part right there.
Yes. You just want to learn that?
Just that much.
Because you're not going to finish it, all the little doodads.
Couldn't care less, but right there.
That's what you want to learn.
Right there, I'd buy the kit just for that.
Get the technique.
Yep.
Get the technique down. But that's the nice thing about taking these classes. You could take what you want to learn out of it, and you'd learn so much, and you get a critique on what you got finished. We're able to finish.
Right, and then now here, stocking. Now this is more appealing to me.
Noel Stocking, you're right, by Barbara, again.
Barbara Kershaw is teaching, it looks like all these white work pieces. That's gorgeous.
Yes.
It has a stately elegance to it I really like. Yeah.
Okay, and then Fandango. Again.
Now, Mary Dorter did this one, right?
Right. I think she's doing it as a table runner. I think that's how she left hers. But again, beautifully done. To learn how to do that needle weave center. I wonder if it's Reticella.
Has that flavor to it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Beautiful nonetheless. Yeah.
Right.
And with that dark background on it, stands right out. Yeah.
Right. And then this is
what
Mythical
is this here?
Myrtle. I'm not sure.
It's kind of a book thing.
Like a
Triptych?
triptych?
I don't know, but there's nothing on the inside panels, but it's pretty cool.
Yes. So again, learning. I'm not
See
sure
what's
what
on
the
the other side of the store. Same here. So, yeah. All right.
Right. I'm not even gonna.
Okay, this is new for me. Tenerife. Do you know that?
No, some sort of lace, obviously, but I'm not sure.
It's pretty stunning.
It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. You want to learn lace? There you go.
Beginning, Jonaline Gutwein. I'm going to go German, Gutwein.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my best German accent right
Excellent.
there. Yeah, think
Very
about
good.
that.
Good,
Yeah.
good job.
That's beautiful, though. Look at it,
Yes.
stunning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that one's obviously a beginner piece, so
Now
that we really want to learn that
Yeah,
technique.
here's some reticello here now.
Yes, and this is not, oh man. Again, a small piece, but to learn that. Okay, and these are a beaded piece, Keeping in Shape, Barbara Harrison. So if you want to learn how to make shapes out of beads, that's what this class is.
Hence the name, Beading
Yes.
in Shape.
Yeah.
Well, you picked up
Keeping
on
in
that.
shape.
You're
Yeah,
quick.
I'm
You're a quick one.
Yep. And white on
And
white.
this was white on white, a crazy quilting wall piece.
Yes. By Marcia Mitchler. Again, to learn to make crazy quilting so it doesn't look like.
This appeals to me.
Yes.
If you're going to get into the crazy quilting world, this appeals to me. This is really very nice. Wow. A lot going on there, too.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
It's not as simple as it looks. Okay, finishing with flair, Marion Schooler. So how to edge, hem stitching and lacing the back.
That's a technique
Right.
we all need to learn.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, and
All right, now
beginning
this
hardanger.
one, talk to me about this.
Marion Schooler. It's just a beginning hardanger class. So you got 2 colors.
If that's beginning, that's stunning.
Yes. But so it's to teach, I'm sure it's to teach. If you want to learn how to do hardanger, you've never tried it before, she walks you through all the steps. And it's obviously not white on white. So you don't need to do hardanger all in white if you don't like to. All the fun threads are there to play with
Yeah,
anymore.
as long as you're not in the fjord, you can do color.
Right.
You get in the
Right.
fjord, though, you better go white on white.
White on white.
They'll
All
come
right.
get you.
Princess and the Pea by Marion Schooler again.
Now, I've seen this design several times and never realized how big it is.
Yes.
That is one big design.
Right.
What is that? 2.5 feet?
Yes.
Something?
Yes, good. I think so. And again, learning blackwork techniques. That's what this class is about.
She looks tired.
Well, she's crying. She's got a pea at the bottom of her bed. No, a pea. Stop it.
No, I know the story.
Yes.
That's a neat piece. I never appreciated that from the pictures.
Yes. And
All right.
again,
Gotta keep
Beyond
moving.
an Introduction to Filet Lace by Adrienne Meyer. If you want to learn a new technique, learn something new. These are great ways to do that.
We're 2/3 of the way through, and if you haven't found a technique yet, wow.
Right. The Maharaja's Elephant by Mary Long, a canvas piece. But what interests me about that is she teaches you how to do applique canvas on that ear is dimensional. So again, How Does Your Garden Grow? Carol P.O. Curry, a crewel piece. I've had friends take this class again, learning how to do that shading with the crewel wool.
Check out the mat on that, huh?
Yes.
All right.
So another crewel piece, Avondale by Carol P.O. Curry.
I want to know her framer. She probably does it all herself.
It's beautiful. Well done. But again, you learn how to do crewel, how to do various stitches in the crewel threads and the
Yep.
wool. Nice, nice. English Summer by Cheryl Sharp.
You can talk me into this one right here.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. You can get me with this one.
Oh, it is very, very delicate.
Look at all the things going on in there.
I know I'm kind of like, okay, I want to get my nose right up to that. What is the center threads?
Yeah.
What are they?
Yeah, you can talk me into this easy. That's a challenge. That's a good challenge right there.
Okay, and I'm looking at the vine. Does that look like it's chain stitch?
It looks like it.
See, when you first stand back and you look at it, you think, oh, that's just like maybe a stem stitch or
No.
some sort of satin, but no,
There's something going on there. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Yes.
That's some black work.
Yes, Roses by Carol Higginbotham. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name.
Got to do some black work, Beth.
Yes, you do. You do.
Got to do some black work. That's just so neat. And dropping in color here.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, the gold, it just adds so much to this piece.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I can't get the gold to sparkle.
no.
Yeah. Well, it's there. Trust me.
Okay, so next, the EGA has started some online classes. So some of these are being offered now or will be offered in the future. This is Rosette by Arlene Cohen. I think just different stitches in the rose window.
All right.
I do believe, okay, Winter Lights, is that one?
Yes.
Kathy's sweater, a canvas piece?
Jennifer Reifenberg design.
Yes, okay.
One of my favorites. That's fun to do right there.
Yes, all those different stitches. Again, it's versus the others, which are group correspondence courses. This can be taken individually. You're joining a group of people that are doing it online. So, but it's all online. Designing with Texture by Raven Fagelson. It's an online class, and I think this one is going on right now. So sign-ups are taking place.
So there. Okay. So she's taking you from.
A drawing.
And what are you going to do in each of those areas? To some definition of it to a stitching.
Stitching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, and then Maple Leaves by Susan Hoekstra.
Oh, Beth.
I know.
Look
I
at
know.
this, Beth.
I know.
Look at this.
I love the colors. Oh,
Look at that.
all the textures on the threads.
Man,
and,
talk to me about this one.
Oh,
I'm all in.
yeah.
I'm all in.
oh, it would be so fun.
Look at
so
that.
fun.
Oh, man.
And look at all the different thread sheets.
Yep.
You can't see it online, but there's shiny metallic threads in there. They're beads. There are beads. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm all in on this one. Way to go, Susan.
Yes.
Way to go. All right, so that's a good one. All right, that was the end.
Yes, that's it.
We reached it. Oh, we got the judging program. We can have that. Now, Pat, who just cleared off some flotsam and jetsam from the table, so you want to tell us about this judging program, Pat?
The judging program.
Pat, now this is Pat,
This is.
and we got to get a
Go
a
ahead.
thing.
Oh, I see.
So this is Pat Goaley, and so talk to us. Bonus. This is a bonus.
This is a bonus. So this is the EGA judging program, which is a 2-year program for a certified needlework judge. And essentially what you do is you submit an application of interest with a resume and with documentation of the classes that you have taken. And what we will do then is give you the color and design exam to take. You submit that back to us in 6 months. It's an open book exam. All the information is in the bibliography that we give you. And you submit that back. We look for strengths and weaknesses. We assign you a mentor to take you through the rest of the 2-year program. And upon completion, you become a certified needlework judge. And we do have another step that is a master needlework judge with, that I and Scotty has achieved that level here. Natalie Dupuy, who I'm sure everybody is familiar with, is an apprentice in the program. And we have 2 other apprentices somewhere in the initial phases of this.
Making their way through.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think for the most part, the hardest thing for people is to complete the color and design exam. It has to be in your own words. You can't use Wikipedia. You have to read the books and look for the information in the bibliography, which absolutely it's there. And what we're not used to in this country is completing things. And so you have 6 months to do it with maybe 1 extension. And where most of the people have trouble with is that having to complete the task.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. But if you're a judge, you know, you're required, you have a time limit at judging venues to complete it. There's an importance on paperwork, as there are with ethics. You need to know color and design. You need to have an open mind. You can't be somebody who only likes green, and so therefore everything green, you know, gets high scores. You need to know a variety of needlework techniques, and we help you in that program do that. And then in our continuing education for judges, we also do that with some mock judging between all of us. So,
Well, now today we had a fiber forum. What do we call that judging thing?
Oh, that was a forum, a judges forum, yeah, where we have people just come at lunchtime and they're able to judge 3 pieces themselves. And then 3 judges have already judged it, so you can compare your results to the judges. And there are 3 judges present to answer your questions about why are my numbers different than somebody else's.
Beth and I participated, and that's tough to do.
Yeah.
Tough to remove yourself from your reaction personally and look at it as a stitched piece of art, and how would you evaluate that?
Right, and it's hard for some people to be critical,
Yeah.
you know, to express, you know. They don't have the security with color and design, or they just don't want to, you know, to be critical, positive or negative, because we try to, you know, balance it with both.
Yeah, it gave me a new respect for what you guys do. Yes.
Yeah.
Not easy.
And I think that's the difference between, you know, experienced stitchers doing a judging and certified judges doing the judging. Experienced stitches, you know, there's no doubt that they have experience within their realm of whatever is their specialty, but usually they're not broad. You know, they have their favorites, and they don't have training in color and design, and certainly not ethics, which has popped its ugly head at state fairs and other things.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Pat, thanks.
Thank
Appreciate
you very
it.
much.
All right.